welcome back to The Workplace. I'm Marybeth Nave, and for those of you who are having trouble with what to give for your corporate supervisors, bosses, or even your colleagues, or even your clients and customers who've been with you for so many years, and you don't know what to give them, well, we've got the perfect solution for you. Again, we have Gift Solutions right here in The Workplace, and we have the lovely managing partner of Gift Solutions, Ms. Maricar Holopainen.
Thank you.
Hello, Maricar.
Hi, Marybeth.
And of course, their senior account manager, Ms. Gaerlan. Hello, Chris.
Hi.
Hi. How are you? Are you still breathing? Yes. Because I'm sure you're bombarded with a lot of orders from your loyal clients for the past years since 1999, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so a while ago we already showed a couple of the photos of what do you call this? The top selling, just some of the top selling products for 2013. But based from what you've been exposed to in Gift Solutions, what are some of the what do you call this, gifts that you'd like to personally recommend to our viewers?
For me, I personally would like to recommend those items that we called eco-friendly gifts.
Okay.
So we have...
These are not plants, right?
No.
Okay.
we use recycled wood, like
Alright.
for a desk item. We make use of recycled wood, and we come up with a magazine rack, a jewelry box, a watch case, or even a tea box.
A tea box.
Yes,
Oh,
yes. With
alright.
set of teas already inside. They can choose their favorite teas.
Okay, and then like again, your logo here, you can put your face there,
Yeah.
right?
We can engrave the logo. We can do a logo plate, and then we'll just put it on top, or just discreetly printed inside the lining.
Actually, a while ago, I was looking at your iPad, and I saw
Yeah.
a lot of interesting photos because most of these items I don't see in any of the department stores. Like literally, I've gone from Alabang to Makati to Quezon City, up north, also Pampanga and Tagaytay area. And some of the items that we didn't get to show though on TV is very, very unique. Like you had this book newsstand, and it's a, if you're a book lover, and then in fact it's very appropriate for any network. It's like we saw it. It's a book stand here, and it says news.
Yeah.
And then it's literally carved. So I haven't seen anything like that, even from like wood shop places. There were other couple of things that you showed me. The Post-it that's not looking like a typical Post-it.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's a customized Post-it wherein the clients can include the photos of their their plant, or the photo of the building, their products, and they can also indicate their website and contact numbers. So it's not just a plain Post-it.
Right, that you just buy off a particular bookstore.
Yes.
So I have a question regarding the Post-it. So for example, like a whole Post-it like this, every page can be like a different picture? Or it's like a picture all printed at one? How's that?
The cover will have the photos, and then
I see.
the per
The
sheet,
the
you can
paper.
put the contact details of the company there.
Wow,
But
okay.
we have a hotel client. Every sheet, they put the details of their different properties.
Wow. So it's like recall right
Yes,
there.
yes,
And
yes.
then it's also possible, right, to have like, let's say, you can have your face posted in the sheet or something.
Yes.
Or
I mean, you can. I think
depending
it
on the
depends
budget,
and what
right.
you're trying, what you really are promoting. So I think there has to be a sense of understanding of what the client would like to receive, and if they're a
Right.
fan of yours, then by all means, why not, right?
Or like, because I was like thinking, for example, one of the cute gifts, because I know people who are getting married, especially
Yes,
this Christmas,
yes.
and they don't even know how to particularly propose to certain, to their girlfriend or whatnot. And it was just, a cute ideas for example, the messages from the heart per sheet is like there, and it's given to the girlfriend or whatnot. But that is a possibility,
Yes.
depending on their budget.
Yes. We've done, while we do corporate gifts, we've had exceptional cases where we handle weddings. Also because there is that need, that demand for reasonable priced gifts that are of quality. So it may, the great thing is there's that intersect between personal and professional, and just finding that right choice for wedding gifts is available for you. Yeah.
Okay, so again, you mentioned that there are already the newsstand, what do you call this, the boxes. What are the top selling for this year also?
The power banks.
Power bags.
Power banks.
Oh, okay.
These are your extra battery, you charge this at home, and then so when you run out of battery, you just use it.
Oh gosh.
Charge your phone to that gadget.
And is this the one that I remember this like a year ago?
Yes.
Is that the one that it can change? It has 8 different plugs.
Oh, that's the universal adapter. That one is when you
Universal
travel
charger.
to different countries.
Right.
It's a small portable universal adapter which in any voltage or any currency you can use. So be it 2-pronged, 3-pronged, circle, then we have that. But what Chris is talking about is a power bank. You know how we use so much of our battery life with our phones and our mobile devices because we're always on the go.
Right.
And the last thing you want is like, you're stuck in traffic and you're running out of battery and you need to make a call. So we have the power bank, which is basically a spare battery life. So that's what it does. You attach it to any of your device as long as it's the same amps, no? And then you can get an extra boost in your battery from that. That's one of our saleable items for the year.
I'm sure because everybody's connected. Everything else like electrical gadgets.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what are the other top selling for 2013?
Garment organizers.
What's a garment organizer?
It comes in 3 sizes, small, large, and small, medium, and large. So it helps you organize your clothes when you travel, organize your towels.
And especially all of the personal belongings.
Yes,
Because it's something, especially when you have client calls not just locally, but also you have flights internationally. Then you don't want to just put everything in the suitcase.
Yes.
And if, for example, a particular object needs to be screened twice, like what happened to me in the international airport, it can be easily found because there are zippers. How many zippers? When you say small, how small is small?
Like
Small can
8
probably
by 11.
fit, a regular shirt, a couple of t-shirts, and then a medium with polo shirts and maybe pants, and maybe larger are suits. So, for example, like you, if you travel, which you do quite frequently, and you're going, let's say, to a cold country, and normally the fabric of that are very sensitive fabrics, let's say cashmere or even just the regular pashmina type that you want to protect. Right. So putting it in a proper case when you travel is also good. So you can even segregate laundry, segregate workout gear from work gear. So, we love organization. I mean, I think we want to make your life easy, and that's a great way. These are gifts that you don't normally buy for yourself because they're added accessories, but once given to you, you'd love to have them. Exactly. So that's one of the other things that to think about when we choose gifts.
Okay, so those are just some of the top selling. In fact, the photos that we showed earlier is not the whole caboodle just yet.
Yes.
It's only like a representative of each category. As you mentioned, you have one on entertainment, on eco-friendly. You also have one. What are the other categories?
We have, we categorize actually gifts according to the recipient. So if it's category A would be the CEOs, the presidents, and all that. Category B would be the vice presidents, higher management, and then you have the middle managers, and then you have the rank and file and token gifts to give to. So we categorize it based on who the recipients are, and more often than not, it's based also on budget. But within those categories, we have we have product categories. So we will always have an eco-friendly option across 5 categories. We will always have a home entertaining section for the 5 categories. So our categories are matrixed to the kind of gifts and to the recipients of the gifts.
Oh, nice. And I still remember, I have your umbrella. It's the one that if you open it, it's like 2 umbrellas in one. What do you call that? A twin umbrella?
2-person umbrella.
Yeah. It was very useful for the past month.
Yes. That one, for instance, is one of those funky gifts which we found was probably not going to be initially received in the market because it's weird looking, but the practicality of it. I mean, you're walking your mom to the car, you're walking your child to the car, you need space.
Right.
And so, and the way it's structured, it's meant for you to really not get wet. So I'm glad you loved it.
No, yeah, and actually, the twin umbrella, right? It's like usually when you open an umbrella, it's just a single person. But this one, it's black and it's for 2 people. But funny story about what happened. I actually used it when I was going from the network to a shopping district, and it started to rain. And then I was crossing the street. All I had was the twin umbrella, right? And I opened it. And wow, I was like in the middle, and so many people were gathered around me, and like, can you join me? Sure, no problem. So we were a group of people walking across the street. It was so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah,
So it's very, very helpful. So
Yes.
practicalities definitely there.
Yes.
And if they also have a particular idea, a particular, like let's say, a gift that they'd want you guys to create, that is also a possibility.
Yes, yes, yes. They just tell us their price point. And,
And then usually, like, how long does it take if, for example, you don't have that particular item on the whole category or the list? How long will it take to actually manufacture a particular product?
Well, we have buying trips about 3 times a year. So the group always goes out to China, Hong Kong, and other countries to look for what's available out there. And then what we do is we bring what we can to the Philippines. And then what we do is actually we have a mandate that maybe about 60 to 70% of our items are sourced locally. So we work a lot with very good exporters, local manufacturers, and we have a number of partners we've worked with over the years. So in terms of product development, let's say you say, Maricar, I really like this tea box, but I only want it for maybe 4 sets of teas instead of the 6 you have because my budget is 200 pesos less. Then we can definitely go back to our production and say that can you develop something within this price point. So product development is always probably the longest period, which is probably anywhere between 2 weeks to about 3 months, which is why it's important to plan ahead, especially if you are looking for a specific gift. And there is time. I mean, if you start early, there is time.
Right,
Yeah.
because you don't want to be rushing for everything at the last minute. I
No.
mean, we always plan that, okay, this 2013, it won't happen, but it tends to happen a lot.
Yes.
But that's one thing you want to do is outsource the solutions to gifts to somebody who's already in the business of making it their business to provide quality gifts that are coming literally from the client and what they need and their personalities attached to it as
Yes.
well.
Yes,
Oh,
perfect.
cool.
Yeah.
And so one of the questions also our viewers were asking even before is that, do you deliver it? Like, for example, it's like a whole bunch of, like, let's say you want to give to 10 CEOs. Do you have the delivery service as well, or they have to pick it up from your office and give it to the presidents as well?
We deliver it to the companies. I think
Okay.
the companies want to give it themselves. So
Right.
more often than not, let's say, for example, for a private bank who has a very strong relationship with their clients, who they want to connect to, especially this Christmas, they personally deliver the gift. So what we literally do is hand them the gift as ready as you can give it. So all they have to do is sign the gift card and hand it over to the client. So the box is beautifully packaged, the ribbons are set, there are trinkets that sometimes we add, and then your logo's there, and then all you need to do is attach the gift card. So it's pretty straightforward. It's the least amount of work for you to give this gift.
Amazing, right? And our viewers are actually wondering, what are some of the tips that you can actually provide the audience in terms of, for example, they want to create their own gift and give it to their special persons or loved ones or whatnot, because you guys are in the gifting business already. What are some of the tips you can actually give to our viewers and how to make something very personal?
Yeah. Well, spend some time thinking about it. So, I mean, think about who you're giving it to, even if it's just a few moments or a few minutes, and really try to figure out what it is, and then make a list. And then from there, plan your purchase. So I think if you are literally looking for price points, and you have to find exactly where you may find it available, and there's so many online sources that you can do. You can even start buying stuff already online. There are always sales all year round. That's why sometimes if you make the list and you get the list you had from last year, so the list you made the effort for the year before, they come into play the year after because they're exactly probably the same people you'd want to give to. You can add and minus, and then you already know what you've given, and then think about what you can add onto the gift. One of the things why we believe in having a relationship with our clients is there's always a story to tell. So let's say last year, that they've given world time clocks because they are travelers.
Right.
So the year after, then we know that it was well received. Then you give them a universal adapter because that adds on to the travel story. And then the following year, you can give them the power bank because it's a mobile, at least more ingenious way of getting your battery life. So I think if you can just make the effort to think about what gifts are available and see what's out there. When you read magazines, when you look at that, choose well. And then once you've chosen, make the effort to, since you made the effort to buy it, make the effort to package it well. And like you said, everything eco-friendly is nice, so you can use old newspapers, old magazines, you know those shopping bags that you have, the pretty ones, you've kept them throughout the years, you know, put it inside with tissue or Japanese paper, write a really nice sweet note, and put a ribbon, and it's good to go. So, and it's also nice to give it personally. It's also different when you, at a dinner, you're all getting together and handing the gift, you know, on their way out or when you see them. It's just a nice token to connect. So I think thoughtfulness is key. And if you don't have time, then, you know, you shorten the thoughtfulness process and buy what or choose what already you think is what people want. And that's very easy to find. You can already just Google what people want.
Right. You know what? Picking up from what you said, actually, at the end of the day, if the, you know, all of you are watching this episode, you really don't know what to give, like let's say your bosses or your colleagues, always go for practicality.
Yes.
Because, you know, sometimes you see them, oh gosh, I need a charger. They keep on borrowing chargers. At the end of the day, you can always like look for the battery pack, because it's something like if they buy it, you know, they don't even think of buying it, or they keep on putting it off.
Yeah.
Our most basic necessities, especially, we tend to put it off. But when we are given that particular gift, we're like, you remembered for giving, you know.
Or they may not even know what it is.
Right.
So, you know, they may not even know that there was a product that exists that way. So you've introduced something new to them. And that's why we also take time writing literature on the so for example, you get a gift and there's a description of what it is. So they'll say, you know, this power bank is meant for you to be on the go so that you never are disconnected from the world. Your battery, you're always, you know,
you're
always
energized.
there. Yeah, you're always you always have your battery life. So, and we explain how to use it, how to care for it, so that
it's there on the gift.
it's there on the gift.
So it's like the gift is also talking.
Yes.
It's like a thought bubble.
Yes, yeah. You want to make it
okay.
completely foolproof, and that's the only way for it to be meaningful.
Right. So like you mentioned, if it's a new product or it's something different, oh, it's for decoration. No, apparently it's a power bank. So, you know, it's not for decoration, it's actually for use.
Yes, yes.
And then like what you said, when, you know, you'd like to actually put so much thought into giving a particular gift to a particular someone also. And then later on, if you don't, a lot of people are saying, do we really have to spend on Christmas wrappers?
Yeah.
Like what Ms. Maricar already mentioned, you know, even the shopping bags, literally, because they're nice. They're not plastic anymore.
Yes.
You know, you just wrap it neatly and put a dedication there. That actually works, because what really matters is the giver and, you know, the actual gift inside to be given to the receiver.
Yes.
So yes, and you know, Chris, I'd like to ask you, where are you located? Where's your office? Can also clients drop by the office to actually check the catalog?
Yes, our office is located at number 3 Brixton Street, Capitolio, Pasig.
Okay.
So they can just call us ahead, like a day ahead, so that we can arrange we can set up the items that they want to see. We have a showroom.
Oh, okay.
We have a showroom there.
All right, and then basically they just you know, make an appointment if they're gonna
yes.
drop by, and then later on all the items are displayed there. But if they don't find anything, don't fret, because again they have other catalogs to suit what you are looking for.
Yes.
Oh,
that's right.
amazing. You know what? I'd like to thank again, you know, Gift Solutions, the whole team, because honestly, every year there's always something new that you show to our viewers. And hopefully these are just some of the things that will keep you top of mind, especially if you want to give something special to all of those special people you work with throughout the year.
Yes.
Yeah, and you want to be remembered for what you also give, because it's like, you know, it's different if you get a gift and you go, wow, I really need this. Thank you so much for giving it to me. So before we end, again, we'd like to thank Ms. Maricar and Ms. Chris for being here. Do you have any messages you'd like to share to all of our viewers? Probably you'd like to invite them to your office?
Yeah, just go to our Facebook page. It's
Gift Solutions.
Gift Solutions, PH, and call us for any requirements, future gifting requirements.
All right. Thank you, Chris. Ms. Maricar, anything you'd like to share to all of our viewers?
Yeah, well, first we'd like to thank you, Marybeth, for always having us on your show. It's always a pleasure to be here. And we'd like to invite everybody to think about you know, the gifts that you're going to give. Maybe, if not for this year, because it's already Christmas is down the road, but maybe down the road, think about ahead of time that the gifts really do mean something to the recipient. So a little thought goes a long way, and we're here to help you. So you can always call us or go through our website at giftsolutions.ph, and we'd be happy to help you.
All right. Again, thank you, Ms. Maricar. Thank you, Ms. Chris, for being here. Despite the busy Christmas season, you know, they took time off from packaging and gifting just to be here on the show. And, you know, we'd like to thank all the viewers for always supporting the workplace, because if it weren't for you guys, we wouldn't have received a total of 8 awards for the show. And honestly, we'd like to thank Global News Network for giving us an additional time slot. Again, you can watch The Workplace from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on a Monday, and also 7 to 8 p.m. on a Monday. So that is Channel 8 of Destiny Cable, and a whole lot of 300 plus cable partners, and GSAT Channel 1 for Southeast Asia. And we'd like to also, and Sky Cable, we're seen on Sky Cable already. 213, that's the channel. And you know what, we also have live streams, so check that out. We are actually in more TV cable partners already nationwide. We are growing, so thank you so very much for all of your support. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, David Salon, thank you so much, Greenbelt 1. Miss Jenny, thank you so much for my hair, and also, you know, the whole team has been doing my hair color and all of that. And also Miss Michelle Lim of Akasyon, thank you so much. People Management Association of the Philippines, thank you for all your support. And you know what, the whole team really of GNN has been part of my life since 2009. Thank you guys so much. This is Marybeth Nave, and we'll see you on our next episode of The Workplace. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy 2014.